Wow, my hair is looking pretty dead. Let's see if Flora and Curl can bring it back to life. Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're brand new here, hi, my name's Courtney and I love playing around with all things wavy curly hair, doing some wavy curly hair scientist experiments on myself so that I can help you pick the right products for you and your curls. So today we are doing another installment of One Brand Washdays, wherein I use 3 products from one brand to test them out on this head of hair so that you can see a really clean side-by-side comparison about how different brands perform on one head of hair. And my poor hair today is looking like this. This is what we're starting with today. It's not terrible, it's not bad. Has it been pulled back in a low ponytail today? Maybe. And that's because I'm in cosmetology school and I am very glad and proud to announce that I will now be able to accept clients as a cosmetology student. So if you live in my area of Abilene, Texas and want me to play around with your hair, check out the link down below. If you want to book with me and let me do your hair and you live around Abilene and can make it work with your schedule, please do. Link in description. Yay! I'm so excited for that. But yeah, we've been in cosmetology school and one of the things that we have to do is pull our hair back. So that's part of the reason that my hair is looking like this. Also, I tried out some Scala products, those famous Brazilian hair care products. I'm still trying to figure out the hype. I cannot get any single one of those products to work for me. I did a full wash and style yesterday and this is where we're at. Yee. So I'm gonna make myself feel better by trying out some Flora and Curl products. I have used these before in the past on my channel. I did really like them, but it has been quite a while since we played around with these. And these are such good products that are widely available kind of worldwide that I thought it might be really helpful for you to see how they perform on my fine, wavy, low porosity hair. There are some of my hair stats for you in case you were wondering. If you enjoy this One Brand Washday series, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you would like to hang out in the future for more fun wavy curly hair experiments, please feel free to subscribe and click that notification bell so that you get notified when I upload again and we can hang out some more here on the internet. Also, if you really want me to try out the Scala hair care products and kind of do a side-by-side comparison in a video of how 3 of the different ones I have tried work side by side, you're gonna have to comment down below and you're gonna have to really convince me that that is a video that you are dying to see, because so far they've been making me kind of sad. I still haven't figured out how to get them to work for me. But anyway, without further ado, let's go use some Flora and Curl.
Why, hello there and welcome to my tub. Can we just take a quick moment to appreciate how long it takes me to get my hair wet? I have high density hair and it's low porosity. Even though it's fine, it takes a minute for it to get wet. All right, now let's go in with the Flora and Curl Hydrate Me Rose Water Cream Shampoo. This is meant to revive thirsty and brittle curls with botanicals. Flora and Curl is one of those brands that really likes natural ingredients, and this product contains rose water, camellia extract, and oat silk proteins. It's meant to cleanse the hair while promoting essential moisture. It comes in an aluminum bottle, which I thought was pretty cool, but I did notice with the pump, I had to pump the pump a lot in order to get out an adequate amount of shampoo for all this hair. Just pulling the lather through the lengths of my hair to cleanse, and as I washed my hair yesterday, I don't feel the need to double cleanse, so we're going in with the Hydrate Me Rose Water Molasses Mask, and I should have shook this up before I started using it. The bottom was kind of watery, but the more I pumped out the product, the thicker and thicker the mask got. Also, felt like I had to pump 8 million times in order to get this semi-tiny dollop in my hand. I'm finding my hair needs more product the longer it gets. This is infused with marshmallow root extract, which is great for detangling, so Flora and Curl says, helps loosen up knots and tangles with added slip. And as the name suggests, it also has raw molasses, which is supposed to help intensify the hydration. I really had to give that bottle a good shake and pump and pump and pump and pump, because you can see this gargantuan knot in the back of my head. So if you ever struggle with detangling, prepare yourself. You're about to watch me hit some of the worst tangles I have had in a very, very, very long time. These Flora and Curl shampoos make my hair feel super crazy, squeaky clean, and I've always kind of noticed that their conditioners have not epic slip. It's good slip, but it's not like crazy slippery. So I tend to struggle with tangles a little bit more on Flora and Curl wash days. So you can see I target applied a little bit more mask specifically to the knotted areas. Then I added a little bit of water to the back of my head, and now I'm just very, very gently using my fingers to pull apart this knot. Now, to be fair to Flora and Curl, I did not dry detangle my hair before this wash day, and I might be due for a haircut at this point. So the ends of my hair are getting a little bit more dry, snarled, and tangly. That being said, I don't run into this problem often. I haven't had tangles like this in a long, long time. Not sure what's going on here, but in case this is you, here is a detailed assessment of how I untangle some really matted knots. These knots are kind of at the back of my head where my hair rubs up against my shirt. It experiences the most friction, so those areas are going to be the most prone to tangling. But there you go, see? Add a little bit more conditioner to the knot, add some water, and very gently finger detangle, gently pull apart those knots. And even with such bad knotting, there you go. I only had a tiny amount of hair shed. Now I'm taking my Bounce Curl detangling brush. I love this brush for distributing conditioner evenly through my hair. Those bendy bristles are it for me. And I also love that the brush is curved. I really feel like it hugs my scalp. I don't know, I really like it. We're just gonna finish distributing that mask through my hair, making sure that every single precious hair strand got a delicious drink of all of these natural ingredients. Now I'm going to add even a touch more water to the back of my head and do a really thorough squish to condition. I find that as my hair gets longer, skipping this step tends to lead to my wash days being a little bit more stretched out. So I try really hard not to skip it. And my curls are so juicy and chunky. This is a big indicator to me that my hair did well with the shampoo and conditioner I picked for a wash day. When they're big and chunky and shiny and juicy like that, it's a good sign. We like that. Now I'm really rinsing out that mask and scrubbing my scalp with the pads of my fingers to make sure that no mask is left on my scalp. Now I'm grabbing my Bounce Curl defining brush, and I'm going to use this to really organize my curl clumps. It has super bendy plastic bristles and boar bristles, which really help increase the tension that this brush has on your curls, making them extra smooth and extra not frizzy. You can really see I'm brushing with tension here and turning the brush on its side so that it goes through my hair and organizes my curl clumps. I'm using the side of the brush as like a comb to organize the curl clumps. Can we see this? Really slowly brushing this through my hair with tension. Pushed the hair away from my face, pulled the hair off the sides and back of my neck. Now I'm doing the same thing on the other side, really turning the brush on its side so that the side of the brush makes some pretty curl clumps. I'm also doing a brush styling section right here on the top of my head because that can get frizzy if I skip that. Now, for whatever reason, my curl clumps did seem a little bit stringy, so I added some water to the back of my head. Now I'm going to scrunch and pulse and pulse and scrunch to make sure that all my curl clumps are organized how I like them. That is my swing curl clump method. I know that seems ridiculous, but it really does help shake and fling all of my curls in their natural curl families. This is how I can get my hair kind of like brush styled and curl clumps organized really, really quickly without having to painstakingly go through my entire head and brush style every single section of my hair. Take it for what you will. Try it if you dare. I find that it's really, really works well for me, and it keeps the hair from getting stuck to the back of my head as well. So if you really struggle with that, try the swing curl clump method. Now it's time for the curl defining gel. And it pumped out a little bit easier than the shampoo and conditioner. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I just grabbed about 10 pumps, which is roughly a teaspoon of product. We love that this gel contains marshmallow root extract, rice protein, panthenol for extra conditioning. Also, if you are a strict curly girl and want all of your products to be CGM friendly, Flora and Curl meets those requirements. So bonus points for that. I glazed this product over and I kind of roped it into the lengths of my hair. I haven't been doing that a lot lately, but I used to do it a ton when my hair was crazy long about 3 years ago. I am just pulsing and scrunching and scrunching and pulsing, grabbing just a few more pumps, and I'm going to very targetedly apply it to the back of my head. Also, every time you see me stand up out of frame, I am standing up and gently shaking the hair off the back of my head before I come back down and around. Now you'll see here, I'm gonna grab just a touch more and I'm gonna turn my head the other direction and make sure that I am target applying gel directly in the back of my head. This tends to be my most undefined frizzy section of my hair, and if I really target apply gel there, I find I get good definition, curl enhancement, my curls look curlier, my hair is less frizzy. So here are what the curl clumps are looking like after applying the gel. And now I'm just gonna go plot my hair and diffuse and be back to scrunch out the crunch with you guys.
And here we are with the hair nicely diffused. I plopped my hair and then I diffused it. This is what the hair is looking like in the cast. This Flora and Curl gel doesn't really give me, you can see, a super hard, crunchy cast. It is a very soft cast. I do find that Flora and Curl gel is pretty moisturizing, but this is what the hair is looking like before I scrunch and fluff it. Can we see how this looks? And you're thinking to yourself, self, that's not very cute. Except we never judge a wash day by the cast. You wait until it's 100% dry, I mean bone dry, and then you fluff it and scrunch it. And to reveal the final wash day results, let's do that now. And sometimes, depending on how these roots are looking, I'll bust out my pick that looks like this, and I'll just barely kind of fluff and wiggle along the roots. That kind of breaks the cast right at my roots like that. There we go. Not combing it all the way through my hair, because if I did that, I would break up every last single curl clump I just worked so hard to make. But it does make the roots look smoother and kind of not in a cast. All right, this is what the hair is looking like once I have scrunched it out and fluffed it. Not too bad, not too shabby, and I'm not sure if I've mentioned it yet or not, but oh, my hair smells good. I smell like a sweet floral flower. It's not super heavy floral perfumey. It's like a very natural, clean smelling floral scent, if that makes sense. And it makes sense because they are Flora and Curl. Isn't that cute? And because I know you love it, this is what the hair was looking like at the end of the day after running around in my wild and crazy mom life, cooking dinner, chasing children. This is how it held up. And this is what it looked like on the morning of day 2 with absolutely zero refresh. No refresh, just what it looked like, fluffing out the roots a little bit. What do we think? Do we like it? Do we love it? So there you go. That is how the Flora and Curl products held up Are these products that you think might work really well for your hair? Let me know in the comments down below after you've told me whether or not you need to see the Scala products or not. As always, I sure hope you are having an absolutely fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!